What's up, guys? HD Motorsports here, bringing you another broadcast of the NNR Racing League. Tonight's the cutoff race at the Roval, baby. We're going to be making some right turns, some left turns. Looks like a normal track, Pete, but it's definitely far from normal. Now, coming into the night, there's a lot of drivers that could be out of this thing. I mean, you look at 12th all the way up to like 10th. Only 2 points separate them. Now, Pete, as you look at that list, who is your going to be lock-in driver out of them drivers?
Well, boy, I'd like to say someone like Knights. I know he's turned a lot of laps tonight, or over the last week. He's made a big impact in the league this season. Always ran kind of mid-pack. He's kind of on the bubble. I think he's going to advance. But the guy that I'm going to pick to win it all tonight, he's going to be that 21 God Power. Who do you got?
Well, you can't go wrong with God Power. And honestly, I just stole your pick because I have no freaking clue who's fast here. And who's not. I'll go with Rowdy. You can't go wrong with Rowdy, man. He's generally a pretty fast dude. Can't go wrong with him. But out of this group towards the back that's fighting to make it to that contender round, I'm going to have to go with Carroll. You know, he's that smooth, steady guy. Only 2 points like we were just talking about. I think if he keeps his calm, keeps his cool, and he just keeps trucking along, I think he's going to finish fine inside that top 10 here.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Rowdy, your pick, and God Power earlier. They were in a party together, and they're going to be going back and forth. But they both also said your guy, Carroll, he has been consistent. He's been a little bit slow, or not slow, I don't want to say slow, a little off the pace. But he has been very consistent over the practices.
And it's consistency when it comes to the Roval. I mean, you can be fast, but you're only fast some laps, and you smack the wall the other laps, say it's not really worth anything because, A, you're going to damage your car. And I'm going to be taking – you want to place a bet, Pete? How many cars do you think should have a clean car? How many cars do you think they're going to be crystal clean?
I'd be on the losing side of that one, but I'll bet you $1. I'll bet you, yeah, we'll go with $1.
$1? Dollar bet it is. I'll take that bet. Dollar bet, and my bet is that everybody's gonna have some kind of damage. Just letting you know, I'm betting that.
Dollar bill, yeah.
Yeah, but a little something new that the boys are gonna be doing tonight. They're actually gonna be doing a single file start from the get-go, get everybody a little spread out early on, and there's gonna be no cautions. No cautions. So that's another big thing. I mean, even though you mess up early, you got to keep your head into the thing because I guarantee you other people are going to mess up. Other people are going to smack that chicane as they go through there down the back stretch into turn 3. And it's just going to be an epic race to watch.
Yeah, not only are there no cautions, but there's no black flags either. They can go balls to the walls into the pit road and get what they got to get. The only thing is, you get into pit road fast, you might still be trying to get in there nice and smooth, kinda, and forget what your changes are supposed to be.
And I'm gonna go ahead and guess. And speaking of Knights, you're talking about Knights and how he's gonna be your lock-in pick out of the guys who are gonna be battling there for those final spots going into the contender round. Up there's the invite right there. I just got mine. Did you get one?
Not yet.
Are you in my party?
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, don't join that. JK, I joined too soon. Okay. I was a little premature with that joining. I was a little early to the gun show, let's just say. But
don't take those until y'all see.
Yeah, I was premature. Premature HD.
Yeah, don't take those until y'all see that I'm in.
Yeah, I got you.
The way you don't get in the race. All right.
Thanks, Carol. Hey, you're my guaranteed lock-in. Get it done.
I hope to, man. Really do.
Any shout-outs real quick?
Good luck, Carol.
All right, thanks, guys.
He's focused. He wants to get it done for you.
Yeah, I know he does. All right, well, while we're waiting...
I think he's going to.
While we're waiting, why don't you go and tell a little story, because I'm going to go grab a water.
Oh, a little story.
Why don't you tell a story about my special mission last week?
Well, that was top secret. I can't do that. No, actually, his special mission last week. All right. This is a story. About
And that's how HD got a kid. What? Oh, I didn't know if you were to that part yet.
It's the story about a man. Anyway, no. I'm sure you had a great time last week.
Oh, no, I had a blast, man. Concert was cool. All right, he should be joined in right now, right?
Yep, they are. They're loading.
Oh, no, good to go. Let's get into this bad boy. You got an invite, right?
Nope.
All right. I got you, buddy.
Cause you're the man like that.
All right, everyone in the game. We're gonna turn notifications off.
Okay.
There's always that one guy that likes to send me a message.
Yeah.
Join the race.
How we feeling out in chat?
Boom! Look at that.
Nice.
My sister just did a face palm. That's funny. Comical.
Comical HD.
Oh, yeah. And there is those drivers that are on the bubble, 10 through 16. You know, the bottom two are kind of out of it. They kind of need to win. But you look at 10th through 12th, only 2 points is going to separate them guys as they're coming down into turn one. And they'll be heading down a backstretch here. Let's see who's got the pole. And it's actually going to be the young gun, CGMX Rose, on the pole in that number 11. Right behind him, though, is going to be the other young gun, the Aviator, in the 38 car. We got Jose, 720, sitting P3. And honestly, Jose wouldn't be a bad pick. You know, he's a clean driver. He can definitely get it done. Right behind Jose, though, starting inside the top 5. First time this year, that 88 of Dohar. Going to be sitting P4. And behind Dohar, if I'm not mistaken, that's the 37 of Pro Viper, rounding out your top 5.
Yep, and you got Natty in that 4. I tell you what, CGMX Rose, he has been a qualifying beast here lately. Him and the 43. So they've been, they must have got something figured out. I just hope that they remember to change their preset before we went to race. Purdy Fanatic won Richmond. Richmond was won by a More Smoke. So your two locked-in drivers tonight are the 18 of Rowdy and the 42 of a More Smoke. And HC's got those got the bottom 4 and kind of bubble drivers there on your bottom left-hand screen. So yeah, that's how we're looking now. And looked like the guys to beat tonight were the 18 of Rowdy again from practice, and the 21 of God Power. Let's see how we're gonna get this done.
And as we're green underway, the two young guns out in front, followed by Jose, 720, and Dohar sitting there P4. There's no change right there, but there's that 4 of Natty Dread. He's going to move up to P5 as they're coming down now into turn 1 at the Charlotte Roval. And this is where things get pretty tricky. Dohar is going to run the preferred low line below it. And this is where I'm going to go with the reverse cam. Let's back up just a little bit more to see if I can get a pretty good camera as these guys swinging through that chicane down the backstretch. And here comes a More Smoke, followed by that 37 and 9 of String is going to get into the wall.
Yeah, the String hit that wall hard, and I thought that was really going to collect the 43, but it looked like might have just been a little game lag because he continued on. But the 11 and the 38 of Aviator, they're kind of scooting away from third place. I'm looking for one of the crowd favorites, either a More Smoke or the 22 of J-Paw. J-Paw must have qualified a little bit further back, but don't really see too much going on right now.
Yeah, we got the one of Sweeter.
Inside wall.
Yeah, Sweeter is hard out there on the outside wall. Sweeter needs to win this. I mean, he's only at bottom and 16th in points right now. He needs to win to advance to the contender round. Right up here, though, is that 18 of Rowdy, who I thought he would have qualified just a bit better than what he did, but It's all about the race pace, Pete. It's all about the race pace. We'll see where he goes. And here is that 22 of J. Paul. He's going to be riding right behind the 9 of String.
Yeah, right behind the 9 of the String, and he's got the 12 of Knights below him. Knights just barely was able to make it into the race just before we were kicking it off. He actually lost power. So he made it through by the skin of his teeth. My pick was almost not going to happen. As you see, the 12 screwed by the 9 and the 22 after they made contact. Looks like the 1 of Sweeter Feet is dropping back already with some pretty heavy damage.
Yeah, and he's actually going to go down pit road right now. He's going to elect to fix some of that, and I think that's a good idea because he hit that chicane as he was going down the backstretch. He's got heavy front-end damage on that car. It's going to swerve around here just a bit. Here's the 4 of Natty Dread, the 37 of Pro Viper. They're going to be battling it out, and they're also, Pro Viper is on the bubble. He's right in front of Natty Dread, who is 2 points in front of a Pro Viper looking to the outside.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm watching these guys fighting and beating and banging back and forth. Man, they are. There's a lot of try-hard tonight, I tell you.
Yeah, and this is an important battle. Pro Viper's 2 points out of making it. The 4 of Natty Dread's 2 points ahead of making it. So, This little battle, Natty Dread is only 1 point out. He's got to pass one more car or Pro Viper loses one more spot. That's going to advance Natty Dread into the next round. Or, no, Pro Viper. Whoever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm watching these guys really get across these rumble strips up on 2. And if they're not careful, going up on 2 is going to put them flat into that wall, and it is not forgiving.
Here's another driver just above that cutoff line. That's going to be Coey 24 with a clean race car. As he's going through the infield part of this, he's looking pretty smooth. We talked about smooth, and hey, his car is clean through 3 laps.
Yeah, he is. He's really smooth, running that wheel. And I think that was it right in front of him. Is that the 40? Is that the 43 or is that the 47? No. Or is that the 42 of Amore Smoke? Is Coey behind Amore?
Yeah, might be. Not too sure. I'm up on the front leaders right now. There's CGMX Rose and the other young gun, the Aviator. They're actually still nose to tail through the field. Dohar is about 15 to 20 car lengths behind these guys. Aviator was looking on the inside. Nothing working that time. I think these two are just looking to cruise it out, especially with them being teammates, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he definitely made up some time on him getting into the first turn coming off the track. And there's Dohar running in P3. Behind Dohar, it's kind of nothing right now. Tonight I've got Carol's stream up. Your pick to advance, and as soon as he comes across, we'll get a lap count. I think they're only running. What is it like?
I think it's only like 50 laps. Yeah, it's like 50 laps, something like that. It's only 50%, 2 times wear. Again, no cautions through the whole race.
Yep, no cautions, and run it deep into pit road.
And I'm currently looking at your pick, that 21 of God Power, looking to struggle a little bit. He's got not heavy front-end damage, but his hood is definitely a little bit crinkled as that 4 of Natty Dread is starting to reel him in just a bit. If I'm not mistaken, that 21 car is going to be in 5th place. Natty Dread's going to be in 6th as that, I don't know who that was, but someone smacked the chicane.
That was the 4 car, Natty, that you were just talking about. Yeah, he went straight into the chicane. He didn't even look like he turned. I'm almost wondering if he caught that rumble strip like I was talking about earlier, where you hit that, you can't turn.
And that's another thing. Natty Dread's only 2 points above the cutoff line, and that's going to hurt him tremendously if these guys like if Pro Viper and Carol can slide past him, get 2 spots in front of them, they're going to be locked in, and Natty Dread's going to be knocked out.
Yeah, Natty brought it down pit road to get this damage repaired. You wouldn't think, being a road course, that the way your car looks it's not going to be all that important. But from what I hear, the physics on this track, I'm guessing being one of the last updates to the game, made it to where if you have damage, it will be really tight, and you've got to be, as you like to say, loosey-goosey through these turns. because they are so sharp, and you're trying to make the chicane as straight as possible and whatnot. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with this 4. He's coming out of the pit road right now.
Yeah, definitely. And there goes CGMX Rose. He's actually going to put that 4 and Natty Dread a lap down as he's extended his lead on the 38 of the Aviator, and they've both extended their lead, it looks like, on the 88 of Dohar. But Natty Dread struggling here just a bit. Let's look at that. Your current points leader, More Smoke, he's locked in with heavy front-end damage. You know he's happy he got that win last week, plus those 50 bonus points is going to help him slide through the Roval.
Yeah, the bonus points that he racked up in the beginning part of the season, you know, they mean a lot. Not, you know, 50 points, you could almost miss a race, but it had to be nice knowing that if he had a bad night tonight, he was good to go. But the only thing is, all those points that he gained during the regular season, starting next week, mean almost nothing. So everything resets. Only the points that you gain towards this round carry over to next.
There you go. Looks like that 18 of Rowdy. He is also struggling. He's locked into the next round with his win at Las Vegas. After that hectic finish, man, that was still a great finish. But yeah, he's got heavy front end damage on that car, looking like a modified. Here's that 22 of J. Paul. He's got a little front end damage on his car as well, probably running just inside the top 10. And this is where it's going to start to get tricky to know where cars are running, as he's going to smack the wall coming out of the inside of that road course onto the oval part.
Yeah, he got most of that damage. He was battling with String, and I'm not sure if String got loose or what, but he kind of cut 22's nose and put him into the wall before we started, you know, checking him out. And yeah, he's not too happy. Looking at the 48 stream, waiting for him to get to that start finish line again, so we can get a lap count. Yeah, 48's he's got that arrow warning up on his screen, so he must have made some contact somewhere too.
Yeah, he has heavy front end damage on his car as he's gonna slide through that turn on the infield, and he's going to collect a little bit more damage. I don't think you can damage that thing anymore on the front. You can definitely damage some on the rear. That's looking mighty clean in the rear, and you can tell he's just awful tight. He cannot turn. He's got to slow down way too much. But he's got that 12 car of Knights right in front of him, and he's another driver just 2 points above the cutoff line.
Yeah, you got Knights, Natty, and Coey with 43 points. You got Pro Viper and Carroll with 41. And you have Snowman and Sweeter sitting, you know, second to last and last as far as top 16 go. So yeah, they're really gonna have to dig, but I'm not quite sure where the 1 and with the 1 and I don't even think Snowman is on the track tonight.
Still, though, your current leader of the race, CGMX Rose, in at 11, and the Aviator at the 38, they're still running nose to tail. They are mirroring each other's laps around the Roval. Rose going to get a little high there, going through the second chicane, through the front stretch. They both nailed that, and if we can get a lap count, that'd be great.
Yep, just waiting on Carroll. Absolutely. They are on lap 10 of 54, so 44 laps to go.
10 of 54. Woo! We're cooking in a booking.
They are cooking. Yeah. Yeah. There's no really. Oh, actually, it looks like the 38 is going to try to check the outside of the 11, going into the.
And the infield. I don't know what turn that is, but CGMX Rose is looking on the inside. I couldn't tell you what turn that is, but I know what turn this is. This is definitely turn 1. And we're going to call it turn 1 because, look, there's a big sign that says turn 1. It's got to be turn 1, right? But the young gun, the other young gun, the Aviator is going to get the race lead. He's going to pass CGMX Rose, and Rose is in tow this time.
Yeah, Rose in tow. You still got the 88 of Dohar back there sitting in P3 behind. Yeah, these guys have they're putting on a little bit of a clinic right now. I don't know if I've missed them pit or if they haven't pit yet. I really don't know.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but it looks like the Aviator is going to extend his lead just a bit. He's got about a 5 car length lead now on CGMX Rose. road course, Rose, same thing, right? Both starts with an R. It looks like that 9 of string, though, blown engine out for the race.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'd have to pull up the points to see where he sits, see how that'll affect him. I mean, it can be good, gaining last place points, but he's the first car out, so he's at the bottom.
Here's another important battle, though. Pro Viper in the 37 is going to sit just in front of the 4 of Natty Dread. Natty Dread is right on his tail. There's Rowdy as well. And
Yep,
I can't
that's
tell.
the
That thing's 43 Jose, yeah, right behind these guys.
Yep. Yeah, so these guys are all nose and tail. No one in front of Pro Viper and no one behind Jose. So these 4 are just kind of off in their own land a little bit. Trying to get a
bounce around.
This is kind of unfamiliar territory for a Morris Smoke. He's sitting back in 15th right now, 14 and a half behind our leader. So yeah, not the same kind of night you normally expect out of a Moore.
Yeah, the Roval is one of those road courses, man. It's kind of tricky, especially when it comes. I mean, yeah, default is probably a good way to go. You can try and make it a little looser, but you make it too loose, and you're going to get extremely loose. The car gets light. As you can see, the 88 of Dohar going over these little hills, these little bumps. When he goes on that decline and he's hitting the gas, that back end is going to want to swing out, and you're going to want to spin around. So it gets pretty tricky.
Man, talking about that 88, his front end is flat. I mean, there is no Camaro resemblance at all.
Really? It's pretty clean on my screen.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a little crinkle, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I guess there's that old, not like that. I didn't see it on my screen. But yeah, he's flattened out like a pancake. Boy, this no cautions is, I don't think it really would have mattered for these guys tonight. They're doing all right.
Well, yeah, not at all. I mean, yeah, they are running pretty good. I mean, it's a lot of single file action out there. As your current race leader, the Aviator, still got about a 5-car length lead on CGMX Rose. And both their cars are crystal clean.
Watching that battle between Jose, Pro Viper, Rowdy, and
the 18 of Rowdy gets into the wall, though. Pro Viper's going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, Pro Viper was actually passed by Rowdy, and Rowdy was just now able to.
And now Pro Viper's going to hit the wall.
Take that back. Yeah, it looks like the 18 checked up. He's going to let Pro Viper go.
He definitely checked up to let him go.
He's got 43 of Jose 720. There's the 2-car Stout Whiskey. Now, Stout sent out a tweet to the NNR Twitter earlier saying he will make it through. So he's feeling pretty confident.
He's running about middle of the pack, and he finishes about middle of the pack inside of top 10. He's definitely going to make it through. I think the driver that's on the bubble right now is probably going to be that 24 Coey or the 12 of Knights. I mean, I don't know exactly where these guys are. We can kind of maybe get a comparison.
Knights right now is sitting P11, so he'd be pretty good. Carroll's in 12th, J-Paw's in 13th, and Amore Smoke is in 14th. But the big unknown is Carroll with that blown motor. That all these guys are going to make up at least that 1 point.
I don't think these guys. I don't think Knights is good because Pro Viper is way ahead of him. Pro Viper is definitely going to jump him in points.
Yeah, Pro Viper will jump him in points. Coey is up there.
And Coey's in front of him, I'm imagining. So that would knock the 12 of Knights out of the contender round if this thing was to end right now.
Yeah, and Carroll is just 1 point behind, or one position behind. Yeah, 1 position, 1 point behind Knights. So that battle for those guys is still there too. It's really going to see how this shakes out. And it looks like the 48 of Carroll is going to head down pit road right now. And these guys are flying through that front chicane.
Who's that, your race leader? Here is that 24 Coey. He's got a little bit of damage now on his left front, but it shouldn't really hurt him too much as he's going to go out to the oval part through turns 1 and 2. hit that backstretch chicane. He's going to dip all the way down to the yellow line below the white line. I'm not really sure if that's going to help you or hurt you. I think it's going to hurt you more than anything because he went up the track in the middle of the corner, and I would think that's going to kill your speed going down that little straight. And there's somebody going slow. That's a 43 of Jose 720. He hit that chicane down the backstretch.
Yeah, he was. If he was any closer to that chicane, I don't know if Cody would have been able to see him. He might have just plowed him. So good thing that he was a little bit further ahead than he was. Carroll's making his way off of pit road now.
And it looks like that 38 car's got a huge lead on the 11 of CGMX Rose. He's got well over a 10 car length lead on second place. And back there in third, I'm going to assume it's still the 88 of Dohar. Can't really see him too well. Everybody's so spread out. Zane, we need the tool.
Yeah, could very well. It's coming. Next month we'll have it. That 38, you got to kind of wonder if he was really just biding his time until the 11 messed up and he was able to get by him. Clearly he's faster now that he can run his own line. He's not in anybody's air. He just rubbed that wall a little bit coming out of turn 12. But man, he's gapping second and third. Looks like the 2 cars, Stout Whiskey, was able to make it past the 47 of Aviator.
Oh, I saw the 37 of Pro Viper face first into the wall, and he kind of just lagged.
Yeah, that was. I saw that too. That was kind of a nasty lag too. 47.
There's a lot of cars right here behind that 37 though. See if I can click onto him. Here's the 18 of Rowdy. He's got, like you just said, that 47 of Fort Smitty just in front of him. Stout Whiskey just in front of Fort Smitty. Pro Viper up there a little bit. This is probably, we're just going to say 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Because I'm HD and I can make things up on the fly.
Tonight's race is the ultimate rendition of winging it. Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
I'm going to get a drink of water. Chug, 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 chug. All right.
Woo!
How about y'all, chat? You're kind of quiet tonight. Who are you guys taking to win this all?
Oh, there's the 38 going down pit road. Looks like the 11 of CGMX Rose is going to follow right behind him. That's another thing about tonight. They're going to go ahead and run it. No black flag, so they can go ahead and speed down there as fast as they can.
Yes, they can. I'm talking about pit road. The 18 and the 42 teammates for More Smoke Racing are both in the pits. 42 is on his way out right now. And you see the 11 of CGMX Rose is just now pulling in. Here comes the 21 of God Power pulling into his pit stall. 18, he's still on pit road. All right, he's pulling out now. Pit road's a busy place right now.
And this might hurt the 38 here. They were side by side. He was side by side with Rowdy. As they're going to come out of pit road right now, Rowdy's going to be a lap down right behind that 38 of the Aviator. It might. Oh, it's no caution, so not really no point to be aggressive.
No cautions. And it looks like we are on lap 17 of 54 for Carroll Street.
Whew. Mate, you going to watch that dirt race tonight when we get off of here? Oh, you got work. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Knight is on track.
Oh, my God. Pete! You going to watch that Eldora race, or you got work tonight, man?
I do, unfortunately, have to work right after this, but I have a feeling work's going to be a little slow, so I might have to have my phone or something. I don't know. But, yeah, it's going to, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you know, man, tonight's a big night. You know, you got Eldora. Football starts tonight, first preseason game. And then our racing. Yep. Get all your phones out. Get all your tablets out.
Your trifecta.
Watch all three of us.
Absolutely. Boy,
Good Lord.
these guys are getting a bit spread out. I had a feeling it was going to be really just watch these guys make the do the best that they can, and boy, they're surpassing it. I thought there was going to be a lot of issues. I guess there was something about one part of the track where if you wrecked at it, you actually got stuck like behind the wall. You couldn't get out. Yeah, it was wasn't pretty. They were during a practice last night, which 11 or 12 of them showed up for. That happened a couple times. So far so good tonight. Watching the 21 of God Power make up some time on the one of Sweeter Feet. Not quite sure where he is as far as in the running order. Again, he was my pick for this evening to win it all. The 18 and him they said they were going to be banging doors, but it hasn't happened quite yet.
Yeah, not at all.
21 of God Power makes heavy contact with the inside wall coming out the exit of the chicane. It looks like the one of Sweeter Feet did the same exact thing, but it was just in front of him. I wonder if maybe he had to dodge it.
Looks like the 21's still clean, though. At least on my screen. I mean, he's got a little crinkle, but nothing too serious.
This game, I tell you.
I love road course racing.
Battle.
See, where's all our bubble drivers? Where are we all at on track?
Carroll is in 13th. Natty is in 12th. Pro Viper is in 11th. Sweeter, he is in 14th. J-Pod's in 15th. You know, I got to give a shout to J-Pod. He joined NNR a little bit late. Almost made the cut in points. Going back a few races, and he didn't say, you know what, I'm not in the chase. I'm just gonna back out. No, he's sticking it out. He's looking forward to the next year. He's building up his confidence. Building up his showing that kind of team player he can be with Baltimore Motorsports. Yeah, I'm impressed by that 22.
Man, you sounded like a Decepticon all the way through that thing until the end. It's all right, though. But, yeah, no, shout out to J-Pawn. Also, shout out to Fort Smitty as well in the 47, man. I mean, he didn't make the playoffs, but he's still out here running them laps with these guys, filling the field. And you know some of these guys like that because that's going to equal more points possibly for them. So they kind of like these guys who aren't really in contention out here running.
Yeah, and if they come up to them, they're just not pulling over either. They're still saying, "Hey, I'm here to race. I'm here for the best possible finish that I can get to. If you're going to pass me, we're going to make sure that it's done clean." It looked like the 18 of Rowdy made some contact going to the chicane wall.
How's our bet looking? Any clean cars out here?
Yeah, I think we're both over that.
Oh, yep, they're all damaged.
I haven't seen any.
They're all damaged. We're good.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, my lordy, what's going on here down the front
clean.
stretch? 37 and then a 12, the 37 of Pro Viper and a 12 of Knights. This is an important battle right here. Pro Viper is on the outside looking in right now. He's got the 12 in his sights. He's only 2 points above that cutoff line.
Yeah, and this is one of those points. Now, Pro Viper, he was running right along with Fort Smitty and the two of Stout Whiskey and all those guys earlier. I'm not sure if he's actually made up some time and is able to pull away a little bit. As you see, the 43 of Jose 720 behind these guys also.
And look who also is there.
Like
That's actually the 24 of Coey just out in front of him.
Yep. So these points right here, they mean quite a bit. As you see, the 37 of Pro Viper pulling the inside of the 12.
And he's going to get by him down the backstretch to the chicane. The 24 makes it through. The 37 hit the wall on my screen. He's going to lose a ton of time because he smacked that chicane wall. The 12 of Knights is going to chug along.
Yep, 12 of Knights are going to be able to go on and see if the 37 is able to run him back down. But yeah, the 24 got through clean. Unfortunately, the 37 couldn't quite follow him, and now he's got pressure from the 43 of Jose 720.
Yeah, I think Jose is just kind of in the spot. He just wants to cruise it out. You know, it's really nothing. You're not going to win this thing, I don't think. And you know, these guys are battling right here, just in front of them. That 37 of Pro Viper is fast, but he made a huge mistake there through the chicane down the backstretch. See if he can bounce back from that. There's a 21 of God Power, your pick. He made it through the chicane. Here's that 48 of Carroll. He's got the 4 of Natty Dread right behind him, and the 88 of Dohar. It was right behind Natty Dread. And there goes Dohar to the outside.
Yep, Dohar to the outside. Carroll took that turn really wide, scrubbed up against that tire barrier. And 88's, whoa. Carroll's really loose coming through. Hopefully he can keep it off the floor. And he was able to do that. Carroll, again, showing why he's one of the cleanest in the league.
Oh, yeah.
Even though he may be running behind, maybe on that bubble, he's still going to race you with respect.
Oh, yeah. That's why we love Karen. There's that 37 of Pro Viper again into the wall. This time down the front stretch through the chicane. He's going to lose a ton of time with that one.
Yeah, that seemed to be his Achilles heel on this track. I'm not sure if he's been able to run almost full bore through there during practices or what, but or it could be that damage. Maybe he's just not able to steer it the same as he was when he had a clean car. I don't know.
Yeah, but that was a big lick. He lost a ton of time.
Yeah, he was battling 3 or 4 cars earlier, but after hitting the chicane, almost looks like for the second lap in a row, he's all by himself now. Working my way through the field, trying to catch back up, see where the 38 of Aviator is, and see where the 88 kind of by himself, but looking to see if the 11 and the 38 are still somewhat close. All right, caught back up to 38. CGMX Rose is probably about 15 car lengths behind him right now.
Yeah, I think they got that separated through the green flag pit stop that went on.
Well, the 38 was starting to pull away before the green flag. Wow, the 11 just made a huge push through that last turn, and he's made up a ton of time on that 47.
Yeah, they're going down the back stretch until the front stretch, turns 3 and 4. Here's that front chicane. A 47 is going to fly through there, but there's that 11 of CGMX Rose yet again, like you just said, making a huge gain on the 47 of Fort Smitty. Rose looking to pounce on him.
Yeah, Rose, and then they've got the 22 of J-Pod right in front of these two, but the 11, he's really stalking them. I'm guessing. We just saw the 11 of CGMX Rose on pits, maybe, what was that, 5 or 6 laps ago. Might have made some much needed adjustments, because he's definitely looking like he's hauling the mail right now.
Yeah, definitely. He's got that 22 of J-Paul right in front of him right now. I'm going to assume these guys are actually going laps down. This is probably 1 lap down, as Rose is going to get a good run through turns 1 and 2. They're going to go side by side down the backstretch. Rose is going to pull out in front of him coming out of turn 2. I think J-Paul just said, you know what, he's fast. Let's just go and let him go.
Yeah, again, J-Paul showing why he belongs in NNR. Really clean driver. Again, shout out J-Paul. Yes, Rose, he's chugging. Keep trying to find my way through here. Get how we're looking in the back here. Looks like right now, 10th place is Jose 720. 11th is Pro Viper. 12th is Carroll. Wow, there's a battle all in itself. 13th of J-Pod, and 14th right now is the one for Sweet Beats.
Yeah, definitely a lot of battles going on there that we just can't see, I mean, it's a lot of points battles going on right now. Calculating it up in my head, I think right now, Carroll would be the one knocked out. It would be
Yeah,
Carroll
Carroll.
and then Pro Viper because they're both behind, I guess, the other guys who are locked
Yep.
in at the moment.
Yeah, Pro Viper and Carroll are running nose to tail, somewhat. I mean, I can't see Pro Viper anywhere directly in front of Carroll. Looks like he's got a bit of a gap, but that's how they are right now in the running order.
There's that 12 and Knights, though. He's going to be right on the 24 of Coey's bumper, which these guys are both 2 points ahead. So if you're like, you got to know you're locked in at the moment, but anything can happen later on. Are you going to try and force the issue if you're that 12 car to get by the 24?
I mean, right now the 24 needs all the points that he can get. I mean, yeah, right now he's got Pro Viper and Carroll behind him, so he's good. He's doing what he needs to do. They all know what their running order is on their menu. I can only see right now off of Carroll Street. Unfortunately, he's the only one in the league that's running Twitch tonight, so I don't have any kind of thing, nothing to really judge it against. But yeah, right now, Knights and Coey are both in front of there we go, Pro Viper and Carroll. So Carroll and Viper, they would be out as of right now.
Yeah, it's going
So
swinging
if
around.
you're Knights, do you want to push the issue with the 24 or Coey?
If I'm
Knowing
Knights,
that,
if I'm Knights,
if
I am.
you're-
I'm forcing the issue. I want to, because I don't want that 24 to mess up in front of me and me run into him. So if I'm Knights, I'm gonna try and get right by that 24 car of Coey.
knowing that you're safe, you're still gonna try to pass. Yeah, I mean, I guess anything happens in the end running order, fuel mileage or whatever. You're trying to make up as many points as you can. Yeah, absolutely.
How many more laps we got?
We are. As soon as he gets back to the menu, he's got the running order screen up as soon as he comes across. Right now, God Power is running fourth as he passes to 48. So that helps a little bit.
And there goes that 12 car at Knights. He's going to squeak by the 24 at Coey on the infield. Going through the last couple turns on the infield. I tell you what turn it is, but I have no clue. So we're going to go ahead and say turn 7. Turn 8 is right here. Turn 9. Turn left now.
Recalculating. They've got 26 to go, HD.
26 to go. Woo!
26.
Just don't know who to watch. I think we're going to watch this 24 and 12 car battle for a little bit. As Knights is kind of checked out, though. He's got well over a 10 car lead on Coey, and that lead is just growing as they're going through turns 3 and 4 on the oval, going through that front chicane. Knights hits it and hits the wall just a bit. There's Coey. He hits it. Now dipping off into this tight left-hand turn where Brad Kozlowski, the controller, shut off in a real race, and he wrecked all the whole front. That was such a great race, man. That was probably one of the most epic things I've ever seen. I just started watching NASCAR. I'm new to NASCAR, really. Like legit watching. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, but the 12 was able to make his way past Cody. Now he's got his eyes set on the tune of stout whiskey. And as you watch the 12 make his way through that chicane, he is really falling through there. It doesn't really look like he's checking up at all. He's straightening it out and cruising right along.
I think Rose is ahead of the Aviator. Rose is going down this infield, and Aviator. I think Rose is in first place. Rose is about to get back onto the oval right now, and Aviator is still on the infield.
Yeah, Rose getting by the 48 jet. Yes, Carroll goes hard in the outside wall, coming out of that last turn.
Yeah, he's doing a little victory burnout. Oh, he disappeared. I think he quit.
Yep, he backed it up, and it looks like
Did?
fifth place.
Oh.
Smitty just got past.
He disappeared on my screen. There he is, yeah. Oh, there's the 38 of the Aviator. He's going to give him a little bump coming out that chicane.
Yep, and as he goes by the 48 Aviator, as you just said, he is sitting P2.
Yes,
So yeah, it could very well be that the 11 of CGMX Rose is sitting P1, and he definitely had some issues with the 18 a couple weeks ago, and last week there was no love lost either. So it'll the 11's looking for a little redemption right now.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. I mean, it's like 2 weeks. I heard last week that Rowdy got into the 11 again, possibly at Richmond or something like that.
Yeah, and then all that stuff that happened between Dohar and Rowdy at Pocono a few weeks back. I was sitting on Dohar's camera just as he came up to the 18 of Rowdy, and he flat moved him. He didn't cause a caution, so there was no issue after the race. But yeah, he said, "Hey, I remember Pocono." And yeah, that was something.
I'll tell you, a car that's making his way up through the field, that's going to be the 12 car of Knights, man. I mean, he's cooking the booking. He just passed the 42 of a more smoke. He's basically going to be on that bumper of the 2 car, a Stout Whiskey here within the next couple laps. As there's a 2-wide battle going on back here. Let's see if we can watch this.
Right behind him, yeah.
Where? Oh, there we go. Looks like the 4 of Natty Dread, 43 of Jose 720. Now going through that chicane. They're both going to nail that. I was getting a little nervous, though, for that 4 car.
They're sideways. They were flat sideways. They got the 18 of Rowdy on pit road right now.
Yeah, there goes Knights, actually. The 12 of Knights is going to get by. That 2 of Stout Whiskey. I thought Stout was going to look on the inside, try and get something going as they're making their way through the infield part of the Roval. That's the R part in Roval. Oval is the regular thing we're used to, and row is the road. Get it?
The Roval.
Yeah, Roval. You got
that's
road,
absolutely
and you got
really
oval.
right now. I got the 18
Yeah.
of Rowdy going back.
Woo! I thought the 2 was about to run into him.
Yeah, Rowdy's lucky. He's locked in because of his win at Vegas in the 42. He's having a bad night tonight. He was locked in after last week at Richmond. So as of right now, it looks like the 11 of CMX Rose is in P1, and
I think Dohar is still 3rd.
yep, Dohar had a pretty good gap. So
Oh, there's that 12 car Knights, though. He hit that barrier. He's going to lose a ton of spots coming through turns 3 and 4.
Yep, see the 43 of Jose 720 on his outside, but Knights has the preferred line going into the chicane.
There's that 24 car Coe just behind these guys. There's that 12 of Knights just in front of him, and I don't know who that is. That's the 42 of a more smoke hard into the wall.
Yeah, more smoke not having the night that he wanted. I mean, he's locked in, not really feeling any pressure, but he's usually quite a bit better than this. He's really struggling.
Going to bounce around, bounce around.
37 of Pro Viper getting by or fighting with the 11 of CGMX Rose. The 11's on the outside, the 37's on the inside. 11's able to get by all clean.
Yeah, he got by that 37 of Pro Viper. Rose has got this thing in cruise control. I no longer even see that 38 of the Aviator.
No. I'm trying to catch up to him right now to see if I can tell him where he is on the track. That's the 43. Oh, Aviator's actually on pit road right now.
Well, that would explain it.
Yeah. Okay, good. His car's still moving for a minute there. It looks like his car was still.
There's got to be only 20, because Carroll's got to be at least 2 to 3 laps down, right?
Yeah, Carroll's 2 laps down. They're on lap 33, or he's on lap 33 of 54. So They're working lap 35 right now.
Yeah, so under 20 to go.
Under 20. Yep. Whether you do the old math or the Common Core math, that's still going to equal 20.
I do the calculator math.
Burning it up. By the time the race is over, you're going to need new batteries.
By the time the race is over, I might be able to write equations like Einstein.
Yeah.
I think I read.
Although you're, you haven't had to really take any shots tonight. No cautions.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And there's that 38 of the Aviator looking to the inside, pulling a power move
Knights had nowhere
on
to
Knights. Yeah, he forced Knights to the
had
outside.
nowhere to go.
And that's a tough break because Knights is one of those drivers that's only 2 points above that cutoff line.
Yes, he is, and I don't know where that's going to place him. I mean, Carroll right now is in 15th, the Moore's in 14th, Natty's in 13th. So they're still 2 points ahead of Pro Viper. Actually, I'm not sure where Pro Viper is, but he's definitely more than 2 points ahead of.
If he's 2 points
ahead
ahead
of
of well, no, Pro Viper's has got to be 2 points ahead of Natty.
Yeah.
If he's 2 points ahead of Natty, Natty's out, Viper's in.
Yeah. There's so much going on with that last 12th place, 11th and 12th place battles.
Oh, I mean, they're so close. I mean, only 2 points separates them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Between 10th and, what was it? 10th and 14th. Yeah, only 2 points separates
Yep.
them all.
CJ Max Rose making his way through the chicane. You got the 4 Natty Dread right behind him. Now Stout, the 2-car Stout Whiskey making his way through there. Coming to the start finish line right behind him. You got the 43 of Jose 720. Still the only retiree tonight is that 9-car string.
That's not bad.
Nope.
Whew.
More smoke making its way down pit road. You also got the 18 Rowdy on pit road. You got the 1-car Sweeter, 12-car Knights making his way to his pit stop. Everybody's on their way off pit road.
All right, there's that 22 of J. Paul. He's going to slap that chicane wall there just a bit. CJ Max Rose is going to squeeze by him. There's that 4 Natty Dread. Don't know if he's on the lead lap or not, but he's back there.
He is back there. I'm actually looking at that 18 HD. I think the 18 is done.
18's done. Is he square in his pit box? Because if he's square, looking crystal clean, he's
Like
done.
He is square. He is flush.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like the 18 is done.
Yep, he's done.
That's going to be another point towards. I mean, he was.
Really? That kind of hurts?
Yo,
that hurts, though.
He was through. Yeah.
That's
That's less cars on the track to pass.
Yeah, that's going to hurt Carroll and Pro Viper.
Yeah, that 18 is retired. Wow.
Here comes actually Pro Viper coming down for a green flag pit stop with under 20 to go. Probably going to be working on 15 to go here in just the next couple laps.
Yeah, they're on 39 and 54. So yep, you hit it right on the nail, right on the head. Hit the nail on the head.
I hit the nail in the wood. I tell you what, I think everybody out here on track right now is putting in the wall because woo, a lot of damaged cars.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got 24 Coey heading down pit road right now. A bit of a battle here between the 4-car Natty Dread and 21 of God Power. God Power was sitting P5 when he passed Carroll earlier, so I'm guessing these two for position.
I wonder if these guys are repairing damage down pit road. Probably not.
Some say the damage actually helped them. Others say, yeah, not so much. So I'm guessing it will depend on what precinct.
Maybe that's why a couple of these cars are. He's like,
Yeah.
let me just hit this wall real quick, so I'm going to gain.
Four car natty hard to that wall.
Oh.
Going through the chicane.
Yep, he was right behind the
Four car
21.
able to miss. Yeah.
There he
Wow.
goes. He's gone.
Yep.
That's a big battle, though. 12 and
That
Knights
is a
out in
very
front of
big
him.
battle.
And there goes Natty actually
Yep.
coming down for his green flag pit stop.
38 of Pro Vipers able to get by the 12 of Knights. Oh, I'd really love to know a top 5 running order right about now. Zane. Shout out to Zane. He actually sent out a tweet earlier saying that 704 Games is looking for someone to work right alongside with Zane, the bearded one. So if you're in the Charlotte area and you might be looking for a job, we all love this sport. Carroll actually just missed pit road.
That's the tough one because this is a long track to go all the way around, especially if you're low on fuel.
Yep. I mean, the only light that I can see that he's got on right now is his arrow light, but I can imagine quite a few people probably have that light going on right now. But yeah, Carroll's got to try to make it all the way around.
I think the car out in the parking lot's got the arrow light on.
Yeah. Yeah, the parts flying off these guys.
One of those Mayhem commercials. I should just put the Mayhem guy on the stream.
For tonight, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, that would have been good. I wish I would have thought about that.
All right, keep going through here. Looks like the 88 NNR is making his way down pit road, pulling him from his pit stall right now. Get us a lap count here in a second. Yeah, he missed pit road, so Carroll just won his third lap down.
In other news, I bought a new wheel for my wheel. A new rim. I got the Rally rim. It's like a big oval. The other one was like a D shape, like a sports car thing. This is more like stock car-ish.
Nice. Shout out Thrustmaster.
Shout out Thrustmaster. Suede, it's nice. Might get some racing gloves, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's something,
I'll get fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
Fingerless racing gloves. There we go. I heard they're hot. They're hot.
Yeah. Probably a little airy.
I like my hands to breathe.
Yes. Looks like 48 finally made his way down pit road. Yeah, he is actually fixing his damage. 32 seconds on pit road. That's a long time.
Well, I'm gonna go another lap down. You would think.
I would imagine. Yeah, he's probably gonna come back out and be pulled down.
I'm gonna have to remember that. So I think it's almost safe to say that Carroll, I wish he made it to the next round, but he's one of the ones that's going to be locked out of the next round.
I think,
knocked out.
Yeah,
Knocked.
you're probably right. He's still 3 down, but the the leader's got to be breathing down his neck here pretty soon. He's showing 40 at 54, so they've got 11 to go. Kind of going through the field looking for anything that may be going on.
Right, here's the 43 of Jose. Yeah, he's going to squeeze by the 2 of Stout Whiskey through turns 1 and 2 on the Volapart.
They're flying through there.
I got a nice little 3-car tandem here going through the chicane. They're all 3 going to make it through. There's that 48, though, of Carroll down low. He's going to go multiple laps down because I don't think he got fuel. Looks like he's out of gas. Oh, no, he's going. I don't know what's going on.
His tack is steady.
I think he's just letting these guys go by. I think he's just doing a smart thing.
Yeah.
Just letting them go. That's a smart move from Carroll.
Rough break from Carroll.
Yeah, it really is.
But maybe, who knows? Maybe he'll play the spoiler. He's going to play behind the ball.
Yeah, might be backing it out.
Rough break, buddy. Rough break.
Still, your current race leader, though, is going to be the 11 of CGMX Rose out here in front. He's actually got that 37 of Pro Viper right in front of him. There's that 4 of Natty Dread as well in front of Pro Viper. So Pro Viper, man, he can play spoiler for someone.
Yeah. He can play spoiler as looking at. There's a three-way battle here between the 42 to 24 and the 43 of Jose 720.
Where we go to Dover next week, right?
We are at Dover next week, yeah.
And 11 of CGMX Rose is going to get a huge run through turns 3 and 4. Pro Viper going to play smart and just let him by.
Wow.
It wasn't for position, so I think that's kind of a smart move.
Yeah, there's no sense in.
Where's the 88 of Dohar in all this? Because he's right behind Rose.
I'm guessing 3 or 4.
He might be second.
He might be, depending on if anything happens to the Aviator. I can't tell.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rose has smacked the wall on the road part of the Roval. Go in here as he's ready to go on the Vull part. He's got that 88 of Dohar right on his bumper as he's going to go out into turn 1, turn 2, down the backstretch into the chicane. 88 of Dohar is there. No clue if he's in second place or a lap down.
Yeah, not really sure. Got there's one. Yep, just behind. Oh, that's the 11. What's that? Kind of like he's running him down. I didn't see the 88 on pit road here just recently. I wonder if maybe all that damage to the front end of the 11 is kind of tightening him up. He's having to use a little bit more brake getting into some of these turns.
I'm not sure, but Dohar is going to use him up there just a bit into turn 1, going into the road course part of the track. 88 is right on his bumper. We're going to say he's in second place because that's going to spice things up.
It could be 100% legit. And here comes that 21 of God Power, right, catching up to these guys. God Power, he had a long run car, so we'll see how he fares. But he's definitely catching the back bumper, this 88. And the 88 puts a little bit of pressure on the 11, maybe makes him make a mistake, although unlikely. And it looks like the 88's going to check to the inside of the 11. That's going to bring the 21 a little bit closer. They're going to get a little bit of a run on this 4 car. But the 88's able to take that position. They don't want to go double wide through the chicane, that's for sure. Smart move by the 11 to let him go.
Yeah, we're going to say the 88 of Dohar out in front here, your current race leader, possibly, I don't know, but it sounds good. The 21 of God Power up into the wall in turns 3 and 4. CGMX Rose is going to follow right behind him.
Yep, and it looks like the 4 car Natty Dread's going to let the 88 go. He's also going to let the 11 of CGMX Rose go. And pull up right in front of the 21. Nope, the 21's going to be able to get by, make up a little bit of room on this 11.
As they're coming down this, I like this camera shot actually, as they're going down this little straightaway on the road course to hit this little sweeping right-hander. It's a tricky turn really, because you turn and then you got turn sharper and then you got that little bump right there. That's where your car wants to get loose once you go downhill to hit this left-hander back out onto the track.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure why some are electing to keep it down on the apron through this part and then come back up the track like we saw Kobe do earlier. It really doesn't make any sense, to me anyway, unless it's just the shorter way around. 88 hard into the wall coming out of that chicane, and the 21 and the 11 of CGMX Rose were able to make their way by.
And just like that, Rose has the race lead.
Yeah. That was hard contact, that wall.
Yeah, and there's that 21. He's going to smack the outside wall down the front stretch. Chicane going into turn 1. Rhodes is going to get by him as they enter back into the infield road course. And let's go ahead and switch cameras. Who else is out here?
Not really all that much going on. Unfortunately, I don't have a lap count for us, so we're just going to have to kind of watch and see how things roll. Actually, no, Carroll is back out on the track, but he's like 8 laps down right now, unfortunately.
So we need him to cross the line. It's got to be under 10.
Yeah, his I'm guessing it's like 4 to go.
4 to go? 4 sounds good to me.
It just showed him 12 to go. So if he's 8 down, they've got 4 to go, so they're working on under 5.
Because 8 plus 4 equals 12.
Yes, it does. 8 plus 4 equals Knights, and I'm saying Knights is going through the next round, H2.
Oh, there's the 4-car on Natty Dread. He's going to smack that chicane down the backstretch, and there goes the 38 of the Aviator, able to squeeze by him.
Whew. Two-wheeling it. Quite see who that was behind the 38, whether that was a car. Let's jam. Can't see there. Oh, the car behind the 38 is the 4 of Natty. Somebody's coming across the line. We should be right around 2 to go here. Just a second. Did I lose HD?
No, I'm here. I ain't falling asleep yet.
Okay. How can you fall asleep? This is so exciting.
I hate road course racing.
Yeah.
At least broadcasting it. Doing it. I hate road course racing on this game. It's not good.
Well, just think, next week we got the high banks, the takeoff and landings of Dover.
I love Dover.
It'll be the first race in the next round.
If I'm not mistaken, Dover was actually a good race.
You're gonna have non-chasers mixed in with chasers.
Dover was actually a good race in the regular season when Rowdy hit the apron, cleared someone out, and he still won.
Yeah, he took out the 95 at Kamal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of used to seeing that 95 get wrecked on this game.
Oh, God, don't. Yeah, don't.
What's the Titanic theme song? Iceberg ahead, Captain! Nah, this is HD.
Oh. Ooh, 21 of God power hard to the outside wall coming out of the chicane. He's going to give a whole bunch of room to the 11 and CGMX Rose. I'm going to guess that was he just quit the battle, not quit the battle, but yeah, lost the battle for second place with the 11.
Man, there goes a 43 of Jose. He's going to make a nice move on the one of Sweeter Feeds through the road course part on the infield. There comes that 22 of J. Paul as well. He's going to battle on the inside of that one, and they're still going to go side by side with the one of Sweeter Feeds. He's going to prevail that time.
Yeah, he took it that time. I think the 22 kind of let him go, knowing which one is coming up. No sense of going side by side there.
This has got to be over, right? Where's Rose at?
1 to go, I think. Yep, last lap.
All right, guys, this last lap is brought to you by HD Motorsports Broadcast Team. Pete, HD, this is a copyright situation. Please do not disperse, something, dismiss, copy, or resubmit without permission from HD Motorsports. And there's CGMX Rose crossing the finish line, and you lied to me. Unless this is white flag.
Carol Stream lied to me.
God dang it. We can't count. We're gonna say this is a white flag.
Okay. Winging it up here.
I'm gonna get on and play Wreckfest after this game.
Is that out?
I have it on PC.
Ah.
It's pretty good. I just have no one to play with, so.
Well, if you stream it, I'll talk you through it.
I did this lawnmower demo derby once, man, and that was probably one of the funnest things I've ever done on there.
Lawnmower?
Yeah, you just running into people on lawnmowers and they go flying off the lawnmower.
Chopping their legs off and losing legs.
I don't. Oh, and the one car is gonna flip at the start-finish line, and that's not the white flag either. They're still going.
Oh my God. How many laps? Yates down pit road. I can't see. Oh, man. Me behind the wall, I lost all track of time. But then, they could have. They could be taking it this time. But people are still racing because they haven't caught up yet. But
Yeah, I'm not too sure. No, because if
they're still going.
they're still
They're
going,
like the Energizer Bunnies.
come on. Nah, this has got to be it right here, man. I guarantee you. Rose hits the line. Race over. Done. Put a fork in it. CGMX Rose is your winner at the Roval. Yep, that's it. I called it. Yes.
Oh.
All right. No clue who's second, but we know Rose won.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Bop this bad boy back to the broadcast booth.
I'm gonna guess God Power actually finished second. So I was one short.
Oh, Stout Whiskey's here. Stout, where'd you finish? You finished third?
Nah, dude. I finished seventh. I don't know if y'all were recording or on Rose, but just tell Rose when he joins, I know y'all are doing this, that I stayed high and stayed out of his way, and he ran in the back. I just couldn't communicate with him.
I will tell him you wrecked him on purpose. You're trying. Gotcha.
All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Thanks,
All right,
as
man.
always.
Yep.
Thanks, man.
God Power, where'd you finish?
Third.
Yeah, P3.
Who finished second?
Aviator.
Victor, and then Rose won.
All right. Well, tell them to get their young selves back up in here.
We'll do.
Actually, you know what? While we're waiting, why don't you go and take a peek?
Do what?
Take God Power. He finished third. Here's your pick.
Oh, God Power.
Tell him how he didn't succeed and you're disappointed in him.
You did not live up to my expectations after our party chat earlier, mister. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
What happened, buddy? No, I'm just kidding. Man, congrats. But that looked like it was a really hard-fought race. I saw you kind of get in the wall a couple times. You looked like you were really fighting hard, struggling to get through. But once you got past traffic, you could pull away from whoever it was you were battling at the time, which was quite a bit. How were you able to salvage this P3 great points night going to the round of 12? How were you able to get that finish?
Just fast on the road course, but no. But before anything, I just want to thank the driver of that number 1 car for being absolutely terrible about moving out of the way for for the lead lap cars. He's what cost me even remotely getting a chance at the win.
Well, that 1 car is sweeter feed. I'm guessing you'll have a party invite here pretty soon from the 21 of God Power. But it's the the one track, or the one track that we go to just once a year. It's probably the most technical road course on the game. But hey, man, great job either way. P3, hard track. There were a lot of changes tonight. You're moving on to the round of 12. You're gonna be, I would say, top 8, top 4 competition. Great job tonight, sir. HD, you got P2?
Yes, I do. The Aviator. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Dude, what happened? I mean, you got by CGMX Rose. You were leading by quite a bit. And then all of a sudden, we figured out Rose was back in front of you by quite a bit. So what happened?
Yeah, I was fast. I screwed up choosing the marker going into the backstretch chicane on my own, and that was the end of my race from what I saw. But I didn't get enough damage to really totally screw my race. I was able to bring it to the next fuel run, and then eventually catch about 11 seconds on Rose at the end. I could have caught him, but like God Power is saying, that one car stopping in the middle of the track, never letting any of the lead lap cars by, hit him, and then that was the end of it. I couldn't do anything from there.
Man, well, there it goes. But outside of that, would you like to throw any shout-outs?
Yeah, my team, we practiced all week, did really good. It shows during the race. We'll get it next week.
There you go. Practice mates. Perfect. Pete, why don't you take the young gun, CGMX Rose? By the way, Rose.
CGMX Rose.
Rose, Stout Whiskey
You got
said
me.
he tried wrecking you on purpose. He came in here and told me to say that. Stout Whiskey said he tried wrecking you on purpose. But go ahead.
I didn't know he was gonna move, and I just ran to the back of him.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. Rose, congrats, man. We know, earlier in this round of 16, you ran into some problems, or maybe a problem ran into you. I don't know. Congrats on your wins. 5 points going into the round of 12. How are you able to keep it clean, man?
Slowing down a lot for those chicanes. And that's pretty much how I stayed with no damage pretty much the whole race until that last one I got a little bit, but kept it clean for the most part.
Yeah, I was, doing a little bit of party hopping earlier today and yesterday, and everybody was talking about you, talking about the 21 of God Power, which, hey, here he is, P3. They were talking about the 18 of Rowdy as really the top 3, but also Carroll's name, I can't forget him. They were also throwing him in the mix, but he ran into some unfortunate circumstances. But yeah, man, congrats on that P1. Any shout outs, sir?
Yep, the team, Coey for running this thing every week, like Aviator usually says, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, big thanks.
Where's our shout out?
Definitely appreciate you. All right,
We'll give you a
HD.
shout out, HD.
All right. Thank you.
What happened up there? Did you guys have a good race or what? Did it look good?
I think I fell asleep, but nah.
Oh, jeez. Did you drink? Were you drunk?
No.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Nah, it wasn't bad, man. I mean, the racing was pretty good at times. It's just
I'll let y'all
Yeah.
It was going to be what it could be, I guess, with this Roval.
who got locked in? That's my last question. Do we know?
I'm going to have to check the points, but I think, Rose should. These guys should be fine.
Oh,
obviously.
they're all fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
like Carroll, Viper. It's like Carroll or Viper's on the cutoff right now.
Well, Carroll is out. I think he finished like 8 laps down. I think it's out of Viper.
Sweeter's out. Is Sweeter's out?
It's the only one that could
Eagles is out.
advance is
And
Viper.
he just no mid. Yeah, so it's up to Carroll
Eagles
or
got
Viper.
out.
Well,
Yeah,
Carroll's
Eagles-
Yeah, I'll get the
See,
points
Carroll
out
Viper.
tomorrow, fresh.
There you go, folks. We're gonna leave you thinking about it.
Yeah, we didn't think about Ingles. Yeah.
All right, guys. It's been another broadcast of the NNR Racing League. The contender round starts next week at Dover, the Monster Mile. I'll tell you what, the first race was pretty awesome when Poopy wrecked the whole field basically in turns 3 and 4. Hope it happens again. And until next week, we'll see you on the track.